Opening bell sounds here at Opportunity Knocks 2013. Thank you very much for joining us on demand.cwf247.com. Brad Stutts and former Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion Lee Valiant are in the booth right now. And Lee, this opening contest here at Opportunity Knocks came about because of the opening contest back at Absolute Justice. These two men were paired as a tag team before the pay-per-view went live streaming on the internet. These two guys paired as a tag team by the matchmakers here, could not get it together. These two guys spent more time bickering and arguing with each other than they did working together as a team. As a result, not only did they lose that match, but this singles match was sanctioned tonight.
I'll tell you, these two guys are powerhouses. If you look at it on any sheet of paper, I mean, Charlie Weston, his intensity, I've watched this kid come up training through BWC and through Jimmy Valiant's camp, and Josh Bishop from the Shannon Moore School of Punk, and it just seems like two styles that can't collide, but Charlie Weston, he's definitely got the intensity, and Josh he's in trouble right now. It looks like the table's a little turned on him.
You know, I got to admit, I really thought these guys would have, in theory, maybe made a pretty good tag team because of exactly what you're talking about. The intensity of Weston, the focus, the concentration that he has, and then you mix it with that explosive power that we've seen from Bishop. You know, it could have been a good pairing. Obviously, that was not to be, and we've got the two of them facing off here. And I know you've seen a lot of Charlie Weston over the years, trained by your mentor, Sean Christian. Actually ended up filling your open position in Team Elite, teaming with Sean Christian. So I know you've seen a lot of Charlie Weston over the span of his career. What does Bishop need to look out for here from this intense, this is a bad dude coming out of Virginia. What does Bishop need to look out for?
Bishop needs to watch out for that intensity and that I don't care attitude that, you know, Charlie's going to do what he feels he needs to at all costs, and it doesn't matter if he kicks his face off or if he just simply completely injures Josh Bishop, who we know has had a history with neck injuries. So Bishop's got to be very careful, because Charlie he does not have a soft spot for anybody. Look, he's right there on him now, and this does not look good for Bishop.
Probably right on the back of that neck. Is he going to drop in? No. Hook the neck on the way down, and you called it, Lee. All the torque and all the intensity, all the pain rushing up and down the neck. That intensity from Weston coming into play right there. 2 count there from referee Robbie Walsh, and like you said, Bishop is hurting because of that neck.
That neck is a devastating thing to injure, because you're never going to fully recover from it, and Charlie's he's not going to waste no time on it. And Bishop firing back right now, but oh
good Lord.
Told you, that intensity right there, that's what Bishop needs to watch out for, and the cockiness that comes with being a part of Team Elite. I spent years with Sean Christian as Team Elite, and we devoured a lot of competition, and Charlie's got big shoes to fill in that, but he's stepping it up.
It's a bad dude. Inside cradle there from Bishop. That might be Bishop's best chance here, as he has not been able to slug it out with Weston. Big clothesline once again. I tell you, this Charlie Weston is turning heads here in CWF Mid-Atlantic. We first saw him a few months back, and since then he's locked up with the Killbillies. He's even locked up with you back in that big tag team match, that tribute to Virginia wrestling that happened on the 350th live event. Weston, one of those guys, a developing talent, gets better every time you see him, and I gotta say, this might be the best I've ever seen him look right here in the beginning minutes of this matchup. Constantly improving, constantly looking to up his game is Charlie Weston.
When you have Sean Christian, when he takes a liking to you and he really works with you and teaches you, then you start becoming a deadly opponent. And right now, Bishop, he's fighting back. Weston looks like he's a big drop kick off the second rope by Bishop.
That was a good move from Bishop, but he's down again. He might have jarred that neck again on the way down. You know, Lee, anyone that's ever had a neck injury can tell you it's a sensitive thing. You take a big spill onto the canvas like that, it could jar something. You could experience partial paralysis or numbness in your hands and arms. A neck injury is nothing to mess around with.
No, I agree totally. I remember a match a long time ago with Cedric Alexander where I lost feeling when I got dropped on my neck, and you never fully recover from it. It's always something that stays in the back of your mind, and Bishop should watch not take Charlie for granted.
5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, that's something Bishop is going to have to keep in the back of his mind throughout this contest. Bishop heads up here. 3 big clotheslines. He's ragtagging Weston right now.
Could this be it? No,
Only 2.
That's not enough to put Charlie down. He's got a lot of fighting intensity in him, Brad, and I tell you, man, this kid's going to be a contender in years to come. Big power slam.
Gorgeous power slam. You can see the pain on the face of Weston. Another 2 count. Bishop needs to put a string of moves together. We talked so many times about guys not capitalizing on their openings here in these matchups. Bishop needs to put something together here. He's got Weston literally on the ropes, but no, Weston kicks him in the mouth.
Weston, Charlie's a very dangerous person. There's that intensity right there. See, just when Josh thought that he had Charlie came right back. And maybe if Charlie would have hooked that leg, or there's a little things Charlie needs to do that hook that leg, maybe he'd get that cover.
This is a bad dude. This is nobody to be trifled with here. Charlie Weston measuring up for what could be a big shot right here. Nope, heads up.
Oh.
Good Lord, sits out with a spine buster-esque slam. Bishop neglects to go for the cover. Is that a mistake, Lee Valiant?
That is definitely a mistake. You don't do that. Somebody like Charlie can capitalize. You do not. You go for the cover and it's a big pounce.
Good Lord, dropped him bad on that pounce.
1, 2, 3.
And got him with it. Big win for Bishop here. Both these guys looking for their first victory in CWF Mid-Atlantic. And you see Bishop just got his first win here in CWF in our opening contest here at Opportunity Night.